So I'm making this video because there's been some brief power outages tonight in the house. Ones where, the lights flicker off for a second or two and then come back on again. Not sure exactly what conditions are causing that, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. And basically, my fiance's computer, she was on it and using it at the time one of these happened, and basically, the usual, the computer goes off and then automatically restarts, and there was a bit of an issue. Now, firstly, I'm just going to show you what the issue is, the first stage of it, and then I'll show you what the bigger issue is, which comes from this. So while this is loading, I'll just briefly explain that I'm someone that, has had my fair share of computer problems in the past with my own PC, and I'm usually the kind of person that's fine with things like reinstalling Windows, formatting a hard drive when necessary, and so on. So usually I feel like anything like this, I'll just try out a few things, obvious stuff, and be able to deal with it. But this is a particular problem that I don't want to take any risks with. So firstly, basically we get this message, which, seems reasonably standard, I guess. Windows couldn't start because the following files missing or corrupt, right? And it offers the option of using the Windows setup CD-ROM to attempt a repair, right? So that's fine. I figured maybe some integral Windows components got corrupted, maybe in the process of, maybe they're in the process of updating, or something was being accessed or read, like when the power went out, and that caused a problem, and here we are, right? So fine. So I tried this. Windows XP Home Edition. Okay, so, this seemed like a reasonable first step. I mean, it's even on the screen. Exactly the kind of thing I would have tried at home. I should have had this prepared in advance, so I wasn't taking it out of the box just now, but, fine, whatever. Here we go. I know she should probably have upgraded by now, but these things happen. Right, set up CD. Open Sesame, and you go. Yeah, I know I'm probably recording a bit too much here, but this is a pretty ad hoc video, so Okay, so at that point, now button here also restarts, so we go for that. And press any key to boot from CD. And there's a bit late there, so I'll do that again. Sorry for these dull moments, Pretty tired. Wasn't really expecting this to happen, but hey ho, that's what happens sometimes, right? Okay. So and this kind of traditional blue Windows setup screen. I'm not going to pretend, by the way, to be like an IT genius. I'm the kind of person that gets scared by BIOS screens, stuff like that. Every time I've tried to do any PC repair by myself, it's always been in a scenario where I've got one computer, which is needing fixed, and I've got another one which is fine. I use the one that's fine to Google issues using the exact error text, and I try solutions posted which don't seem ridiculous, that are posted in reputable places, stuff like that. So yeah, it's just loading setup files just now. I mean, I'm almost 5 minutes into this video, right, and we haven't got to the main problem yet. which I probably should have just told you now. I guess I don't want to have spoilers. Probably should just tell you. I mean, basically, yeah, so when this eventually gets to the right screen, what's going to happen is we're going to click to try and repair, and assuming that the same thing happens again, which probably will, because I don't think anything's changed, it's going to tell me that the hard drive hasn't been detected, and that's not good. So yeah, seems worrying, like, makes me wonder if there's been like some kind of power surge. Like, I don't want to think that, because that's scary stuff. So, you know, don't want to think that the hardware's been damaged. So let's press the wonderful R button here. Could be cleaner, but you know. Whoops. And there's the scary screen. The setup did not find any hard drives installed in your computer. Make sure blah 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 blah. Setup can't continue. To quit setup, press F3. Your computer will reboot in 14 seconds, and so on. So it's not good. That's the screen that's worrying. You know, because you know I'm fine with reinstalling Windows, but hard drive's not detected, or a different kettle of fish. So at this point, I actually googled, you know, what this could be other than like hard drive death, and you know, people talked about other possible issues to do with like something to do with the I'm not even going to try to explain, but it had something to do with the BIOS screen and changing like a status, something to do with like the type of detection on it. I'm going to be honest, like the more and more I try to explain this, the more ridiculous it'll probably sound. So I'll just show you what the BIOS screen, in case that's something anyone else needs to see. Firstly, taking the CD out just now, so that it's not going to give me the option to boot from it anymore. Oh god. And okay, so while I was taking it out there, you know, I pressed the button to get it to the BIOS screen, and yeah, so I'll just show you that what it says is SATA 1 and SATA 2, it says nothing is detected. Now, I don't know if that specifically means that no hard drive is detected. I don't know an awful lot about hard drive technology, I'm not going to lie about that at all. But yeah, this doesn't seem particularly good. I'm not sure if there's anything changeable in here. I don't really want to. So yeah, I'm just flicking through screens to see if anyone sees anything useful there. Okay, so this is the general problem. You know, that there was a power outage, something seems to have corrupted, or there's been a hard drive fault of some sort, or some other unknown issue. I don't want to take any risks in terms of opening the computer, because it's not my computer this time, and my fiance's family, you know, have a certain configuration that like I'm not entirely familiar with. It's not a computer I set up, so I'm just wondering if there's any obvious, like, safe solutions that anyone could recommend, anything to look into, which doesn't involve, you know, opening the back of this and trying to reconnect the hard drive and so on. You know, my fiance has a lot of files on here which are important to her. I would rather recover them all if possible. You know, the worst case scenario would be getting, you know, someone in to the house, I guess, to look into fixing it, or taking it to a shop, something like that. But ideally, you know, before anything like that has to happen and the repair bill has to be brought in, I would like to try fixing it ourselves, assuming it's safe. So yeah, this is nearly 10 minutes long, probably far too long for the issue, pretty ad hoc again, but yeah, if anyone has any ideas on how this can be fixed,
anything at all which is ridiculous, like rubbing the hard drive with magnets or something equally humorous, please let me know. Thanks.